So let's see how it works in terms of analyzing the environment. So basically, it's a web application, so it's easy to deploy and works very simply. So you access your server. So I put some different color for the background so you know which server we're talking about. The blue is the management console. I access the scanner. I log in with my username and password. I see results from previous scan where you can see the key size, you can see the algorithm that used, you can see the signature, and you can see as well which protocol we were using, TLS 1.2. So we will create a new scan. So you put a name so you can remember what this scan is all about. So here I will just say local web for the test. I will put a description so that you can as well remember. And then we just define the scope we want to scan. So we can use the subnet mask very easily, or scope list, and we will just scan the port 443. So my scan has never been run, so I can run it now. And we will, scan the host and give the result quickly. So once it's done, you just click on it. And you have a picture that will be most likely the picture of your company with self-signed certificate, untrusted certificate, and maybe different certificate authority in place, different key lengths, different signing algorithm. So you can have a view of the situation. You can view the certificate in question, so see what's going on when it was installed and so on. So the first problem, and as I said, we don't force the trust. So you will choose who you want to trust. So the next step of operation when you scan your environment is to define which is the legal PKI in your company. Because believe me, you will find multiple guys, some in the development environment, they will make their own PKI, some in the IT, they might make their own PKI, some on the network guys, they might make their own PKI. So you will see a chaos, and you can first say, okay, this is the legitimate one, so I will configure the trust.ca. And from that point, I will be able to see how it goes. So basically, I will register CA very easily. I just click on the register CA button. I choose the CA certificate file, so I don't need to interface anything to the PKI, or just give me the file. I hit the file, we see the details, we put the name, so we can know what's going on. If you have a CSP responder, we can put it, and we can as well cache the CRL so that when we do validation, we can track the CRL. So the cache has been downloaded, and we can set our download. And so now I rescan my local network. Done. My report will have changed. Now, one of the certificates is trusted, and I have the CRL check, and it's trusted. So we start to be in the green light. Our environment is quite nice. The next step is deploy certificates or automate certificates. So we're first going to see one quite well-known and popular protocol now is ACME, which comes from Let's Encrypt initiative. So it is governed by RFCs, so Internet standard. It's not something that is cooked on the side of the kitchen. We have qualified some clients. So in the ACME world, you have clients and you have PKI, and basically clients socket PKI and maybe magic happen. So we have the form for most common clients. One of them being my preferred acme.sh. It's a shell script, so you can run this guy everywhere on Earth. WinCertus, it's developed by EverTrust, and it's an open source so that allow you to run ACME protocol on Windows. And it provides Lifecycle, so full Lifecycle, so enrollment, renewal, revocation of certificate. The client, so Cisco, ACME, and those guys, they also manage installing the certificate in the application. So if you have an Apache web server, you can use the certificate. If you have Tomcat, web server, you need to put the certificate there, modify the configuration file, etc. So those clients will take care of that part. So that's basically, if I have a Windows machine, I say I want to enroll a certificate for my web server, it will do the magic. The certificate will be there, and the Windows admin will not have any much to do. When we come to certificate, there is validation. The whole point of the certificate is to be sure that you are who you claim you are. If you go to www.yourbank or something, you want to be sure that you talk really to your bank. There has to be some validation before issuing the certificate. The ACME protocol comes with three very common validation methods. One is HTTP. So basically, you will prove that you own the server because you run the program with the server that you make a custom directory with a custom file there, and you see that there will talk to the verify it. So that's your server and you own it. The same logic applies for DNS. So you will have to create a text record in your DNS, and then we can validate that you own the DNS. And there is the same using with the TLS, where you can validate servers which are only accessible through HTTPS. And the thing is, we say it's DevOps ready because it's so easy. Your development team, when they need to roll out a server, they can do it in certificate, in the flip on the figure. You don't have any more excuse to say, yeah, let's use the self-signed crap. So how do we do that? Well, first part is to configure the thing. So we will configure Horizon to issue ACME. So it's a web application. We have pre-configured the first elements, the CAs, the profile, the PKI and everything. And we will just make an ACME profile where we basically glue together the different configuration. So I say, okay, I'm going to make a HTTP 01 validation. We can do support the other ones. We can define constraints here. So I say, okay, I want my key size to be 248, 2048. If you want to use elliptic curves, we can decide also, and we can restrict the domains to some environment. So you can control, you can automate, but you can control as well. So we say port 80, and we say I want to use my corporate PK, and that's so easy. That's the way you will configure your ACME environment in your company. So it's like once you configure the PKI, you do it once because you don't have so many PKI, and you just have to configure the profile by linking the blocks together.